And we're back. I got my hands up this horny guy's butt. No, it's because he has a horn. Not that he's. You guys are gross. Anyway. What is up, the world? It is your friendly neighborhood Slipgator here, hanging out today, doing stuff and things, playing some more ARK Survival Evolved on the Pooping Evolved server. There's no pooping. Hope you guys are having a good day. I'm having a great day. And we're back doing stuff and things. Time to get some demolishing done. We're playing on the vanilla ARK server. Thanks so much for coming to hang out with me, guys. Thanks so much for continuing to show all your support on the stuff and things. Make sure if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button and show your support, Peeps. And if you haven't already and you're new, don't forget to subscribe. Today, we're breaking stuff because, you know, we just were talking about this on the modded server the other day. If you guys don't watch the modded stuff and things, I'll give you the update over here too, because some people watch this, there's people everywhere. And anyway, we're doing a reset on the modded server. We're going to be doing a new modded server, new map, new mods, new stuff and things. It's really exciting. I'm really excited about it. And so that's coming up, and Sunday is going to be the first day that we do that. But at the same time, I basically completely forgot we've got to do like a war day. The war days are supposed to be at the end of the month. Last month, we did it like near the end of the month. And this month, the end of the month is like coming right up. So I don't even know. I just asked in the Skype about it just before I started recording this. I was like, what up, peeps? Are we going to do the war day or what's the deal? So we're going to try to schedule it here. I'm not sure exactly what's going to happen. It may not be at the end of the month. It may actually be at the beginning of next month, pretty quick, pretty soon. Oh, you know what? We can probably just do foundation stuff and things just like this. So we can craft those up. And I'll talk to you a little bit about what's going on. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. It's going to be coming up pretty soon, and we're going to get it organized, and we're going to get it done. But it's just going to be one of those things where it might be a little bit later than we expected, just because it kind of snuck up on me. And that's kind of one of the things I wanted to talk to you about. I was thinking about, you know, we did 3 videos a day on this channel for a long time, 3 videos a day. And since I've been moved, we've kind of stopped doing that. And it's been 2 videos a day for a while. And it really has been a thing where I haven't been able to do 3 videos a day. I just haven't been. Like, there's so much stuff and things to get done around here with the new house that it's just been absolutely crazy, and I haven't been able to do 3. So I want to make sure this is really... Oh, you know what we should probably do? Should we start from this side? We might want to start from this side. So yeah, but we haven't been able to do that, and I want to get back to it. Like, I like that. I like doing the 3 videos a day. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just a matter of, like, I keep a little schedule on my computer, guys. I keep a little spreadsheet, and in my spreadsheet, I have, like, all sorts of different, like, stuff and things that are going on, like how the videos are going, which videos are going where, what time they're getting uploaded. I always keep track of all sorts of stuff. Did I get them recorded? Have they been rendered and edited? Did I get them uploaded? Did I do all the stuff with, like, the descriptions and add stuff and things to them? And on the side of that spreadsheet, there's a little column where I keep for, like, appointments, for stuff and things that need to get done. And so, like, almost every day since we've been down here for like a month, there's been something that's had to go on. Like yesterday, I basically had to take the whole day off because when we moved down here, the way that the internet is set up, we had to run the internet the house wasn't wired well for internet. So we had to basically run a cable. Thankfully, I have a friend that lives down here, and he's like an internet super wizard. And he had like all the stuff and things that you need to make your own Ethernet cables. And I went over to his house one night, and we made a 150-foot long Ethernet cable because I needed a 120-foot cable in order to get stuff and things. I want to make sure this is lined up really, really good. It's got to be really straight. Like so, like this. Is that really straight? We've got to make it really straight. I think I'm going to leave the little foundations in the front there. We're going to move this over a little bit like that. And then let's go grab a wall here real quick. But anyway, so because I had to run a cable all the way from my garage where the router was, because the guy that set up the internet couldn't get the router inside the house for some odd reason that I can explain to you. But and I had to run that all the way from the garage through the house, up the stairs. Did you guys hear Casey? Through the house, up the stairs, all the way into my office on the 2nd story of the house. Oh, it's raining. It's just like Florida. So, and yeah, so yesterday, for instance, like I was saying, we had people come over and rewire the house because I needed to get wiring in. The reason that it worked, for those people who are technically inclined, basically the internet, because I have a really fast internet speed here, we have the ability to get a 150 connection. The router doesn't take just the coax to do that. It actually needs a coax and an Ethernet in the router. It needs 2 cables. So the house was wired for coax, of course, so I could put like, it's like the thing that normally goes from your wall and plugs into your router. But there wasn't like an Ethernet wire that ran from outside from the Verizon box into the house somewhere. There wasn't that. So, and there was some other stuff and things that we had wired in here. So like other different stuff for like the TVs. I had some internet wiring done inside the walls of the house. So like different rooms. A few of the rooms now have Ethernet and stuff like that. So, so yeah, but that's kind of like the stuff that had to go on. So then yesterday we had to foam. I was just thinking about sound insulating foam. That's another thing that I got to do. But it's foundations. So let me do this right here. So then yesterday we had to take the day. I took the day off to do that. Today we had to get our driver's licenses changed over. So we had to go to the DMV. And if anybody's ever been to the DMV, that's about as fun as sticking an ice pick in your eye. This is turning out to be pretty straight. It's not super straight, but it's straight enough. So we had to go to the DMV, and we're at the DMV for like half the day. So it's like that. It's like every day there's some sort of stuff, and that's fine. Like I'm totally fine with it. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying that's kind of why we haven't done the 3 videos, because there just hasn't been time. So hopefully that can be something that we can get to in the future. But for nowsies, it looks like this is how we're going to run the channel for a little while, just until, you know what I mean? I am like able to devote time to it. Yeah, so it takes a lot of time to do that. You ever notice how not a lot of YouTubers do 3 videos a day? Well, there's a reason for that, peeps. And the reason for that is that it takes a lot of time to do that many videos in a day. And so it's a little bit rough. So that's kind of an update about my life. Life is pretty busy right now. It's not busy in a bad way, but it is busy. And we've been doing stuff and things, and the modded server's getting an update, and the war day is happening. So what other kind of updates can I give you guys, just so that you're in the know about stuff and things? Oh, I'm still working on, I talked about the new intro. There was much ado about it in the comments section. I said that we might be doing that in the future. Pretty much have the music done already. Really excited about it. Really, really like the new music a lot. Really excited. Had some custom music made, and so now I'm looking to have some graphic design done on the intro for that, and I'm having a little bit of trouble finding somebody to do what I'm looking for. So I'll keep you posted. How high are these? Five high? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Now this is going to be a little bit of a thing. That's a breathing tube hole. It's for breathing tubes and holes. So yeah, but that's happening, and then also, we're looking to switch over my store. I have a merchandise store at slipgator.spreadshirt.com. And this is some of the stuff that some of you guys might be interested in for behind the scenes stuff and things. Like behind the scenes, I'm burdened. When I'm not making videos, I am doing all sorts of other stuff, like just getting stuff and things going, like working on the intro with people and collabing with the music artist. And one of the other things that I've been working on is the new merchandise store. So, some of you guys know that I've done some of the limited edition stuff at dftba.com. Right now, the merch store is at slipgator.spreadshirt.com. If you want to check it out, there's links in the down there. You can get your t-shirts and all sorts of stuff and things there. You can get bananas for your dogs and all sorts of stuff. But we're thinking about switching over to dftba.com and doing some cool stuff over there, some new stuff and different stuff and special stuff. So I've been working on that behind the scenes too. I've been working with a guy to design a poster for the website over there. So there's going to be like a cool poster that you guys can get. We're going to do mugs there, and then there's already some t-shirts there. We're going to add a hoodie to it, and I think we're also going to try to look for a to kick it all off, there might be a limited edition t-shirt that we're going to do too. So do you know what, guys? I've just overloaded you with information. I'm not sure if you understand all the information that you've just been given to understand, but it's a lot to understand, peeps. There's a lot. I could go over it again, but I feel like you've already got it. So let's it? Modded? Okay, I have to go over it again. Modded stuff and things are happening. Vanilla stuff and things are happening. Moving stuff and things are happening. And website stuff and things are happening. And intro stuff and things are happening. So there's a lot of stuff and things that are happening. But at the same time, what we're here to do today is work on this wall. At the very least, we've got to do this. With the war day coming up, I feel like we've been doing this, we've been taming dinos, we've been doing that, and it's kind of hard. Like, and the last time we did a war day, some people kind of hated on it, which I thought was really funny. And I think some people don't know the rules. So we have rules. By the way, for the people who don't know, there's different rules. That looks pretty good. We'll leave it like that, even though it's not the same height, but whatever. So some people didn't understand the rules, like we can't build with metal structures and stuff like that. And then some people I can't remember what there was some other feedback that you guys had left. But yeah, it was mostly like rules not being understood or people expecting the whole base to be completely like 110% set up. And, you know, it's a process. You got to like live your life. You know, life isn't about being done with life. Life is about living it. So like each episode, we get a little bit more and more defensively ready to rock and roll. And that's what we're doing right now. So we've been working on these walls here just because I didn't like the old ones. So that's what we're going to do today. At least start working on these. And then also, in addition to that, I mean, I'm not sure what else we've got going on. We still have a couple more of the turrets. We still have defensive turrets that we haven't placed yet. And I'm not really sure where to place them. I feel like on the outer walls is a silly place because people will just be able to like get right over it. So we might do plant species X turrets on the outer walls and then the mechanized, what are they even called? I don't know. The metal turrets. You know what I'm talking about? On the inner walls here. I think that would make more sense. Or not the inner walls, but closer to the base area. So yeah. But I'm thinking, you know what we haven't done for a little while? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? You know? Montage peeps. It's time. You know, we got to sometimes do this stuff because it's a great way to hang out, listen to some cool tunes, and get a bunch of building done. So I'm going to do that. Let's do it. Montage time. Get ready. 3, go. Can't stop doing stuff and things. Burning the squirt, wake up now that it can't be stopped. Just do stuff and things. And stuff and things. Can't stop doing stuff and things. Burning the squirt, wake up, boom, bam. Let's dance. Just do stuff and things. And stuff and things. Can't stop doing stuff and things. Burning the squirt, wake up now that it can't be stopped. Couple things. Now that can't be stopped. Couple things. Boom, bam, can't be stopped. Couple things. Couple things. Boom, bam. Couple things. Can't be stopped. Can't be stopped. Couple things. Boom, bam. Now that it can't be stopped. Just do stuff and things. And stuff and things. Can't stop doing stuff and things. Burning the squirt, wake up, boom, bam. Let's dance. Just do stuff and things. And stuff and things. Can't stop doing stuff and things. Burning the squirt, wake up now that it can't be stopped. And we're back. Hope you guys liked the montage. Make sure you smash the thumbs up button if you did. Oh, wait, we have a couple of things to do yet. I grabbed a bunch of materials to get ready to go to the next stage of defensive stuff and things, but we have yet to do one thing. So we need a couple of doors here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, crap. Do we need a 4th door? We'll just sneak one of these wooden doors and no one will ever know. So, and then we need 1, 2, just 3 ramps. So let's go ahead and just finish up these guys. Both of these walls. It took a huge amount of building materials to get done, but it's done. And it took like multiple stages, multiple days. We'll put this good door. You know what? We'll just, no one will notice this, all right? Especially from the attacking. Don't tell the attacking armies. Oh, we got to put doors over here too. But we'll just put a regular wooden door right on that one. But no one will notice. And then over here, we can add a couple more doors. I might just go ahead and do this like by myself here in a second, because I wanted to show you kind of like the next stage of stuff and things that we're going to be doing here. So we'll stick a door here and like that. And I'll put another one down there. We don't need a ramp for down there. But all right, so up top here, what we're going to be doing is getting some plant species X stuff and things going. I went ahead and made a bunch of the large crop plots, but guess what happened? ARK. So you can't build a large crop plot on top of a wall. So if you want to use a plant species X turret as a defensive thing on top of a wall, you can't use a railing. So, and yeah, like this. So this is what I think we're going to do, guys. What we're going to do, and I think this will work. That's a regular wooden railing. It should be an NC wooden railing. Does it just not say NC? No, it doesn't. All right. So over here, we'll bop this off. Now, I bet you any money if we do this, then we take our crop plot. All right. We can place the crop plot here now, like a so. And then if we take our no-clip wooden railings, can we place these guys back on? Nailed it, Ace. That can't be stopped now. Oh, no. I'm stuck outside the wall. Let me in. Okay, thankfully I have a key. All right, we'll go ahead and pop back up here. But yeah, so now we can go. Climb up. So now we'll be able to plant some plant species X turrets up here. And those will be pretty good. Like, those will defend against any flyers that are coming over. Now, obviously, yes, there's some defensive holes in the base, but, you know, there's only so much time in a day. So we have to, you know, we're going to focus on these walls here. We might just put some plant species X turrets on foundations in and around the area here. We'll have to see what goes on. Did I grab those seeds? Oh, crap. All right, I have a couple hundred seeds. So we have plenty of seeds, a good amount of seeds. So the range on these guys is pretty far, too. I don't think we need to make too many of them. So I'm thinking, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So maybe we'll put another one like right here. Like so. And then we'll get our crop plot like so. Try to stick it in the middle there. And then we'll place these guys back down. Now I'm going to have to manually water these to start with. And then rain should probably do it. So this is pretty far away. So why don't we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ish. Yeah, this will be good. Is that like pretty equidistant? No, this does right here. This one looks pretty. No, maybe like over here. Let me see here. Does that look pretty good? That looks like it's about the middle. I don't really care if it's exactly perfect. So we'll break these guys off here like so. And then we'll eat some meat. And then we'll go ahead and then. Oh, this is going to be close because of those torches, I think. Like so. Like so. And there you can see. So this is pretty good. And then we'll come down here. We'll do another one maybe like right here. Does that look no, probably a little bit further down. Yeah, right here like so. And then we'll do another one. So we got to do a bunch of these on all the walls. And this is going to be like a huge amount of stuff and things. Now, I went ahead and I've already got some fertilizer going. So hopefully we'll have enough. I mean, we need a huge amount of fertilizer. In fact, so much, I think it's time to bite the bullet, guys, and go ahead and get... we're probably going to need to have a dung beetle at some point. I think we need to have a few dung beetles. So we might need to go ahead and get that going today. That might be a good project as well. Let's go ahead over here like so. And then we'll place this like this. So they're not like perfectly placed, you know what I mean? But they're like every so often. The range on these is really high. So this should stop anybody who tries to fly over the wall. If they're trying to fly over the wall, they're going to get hit by this. So, and that's kind of the whole point. That's what we want. We want to make it like really difficult for flyers to get in. And that's going to be a helpful thing to start off with. So I think, I don't know. I hope I have enough large crop plots to do the rest of all of the walls. But that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to go ahead and start placing a bunch of these all along the walls here. Then we're going to take a look at our fertilizer situation and see how much we've got. And we're back. We have all of our plant species X large crop plots placed. That's a tongue twister, Peeps. Plant species X large crop plots placed. So there's 22 of them around the base now. And these are just the ones that I have down here. Like, I haven't set any other ones up, but I do kind of plan on setting some up along the edge here. It just isn't something that I got to today, but I think right along the edge here would probably be a good spot. And then, I don't know if we can do up on top of that rock, maybe, but then along the edge here, I think it's probably a good idea to have some of those. But so if you figure like at 5 fertilizers per, that's 110 total fertilizers that we're going to need. So that's a huge amount. Now we have some. Oh, also, I wanted to show you this. When these guys are asleep, I don't know if they use any fertilizer when they're sleeping. I don't think that they do. So probably we can just put 5 in per, and that would be, like I said, 110 total. And then we could just keep them sleeping unless we're going to have a war day, and then we can turn them on. So that way we're not going to waste fertilizer. Now, I grabbed some fertilizer that I had made, and let me go ahead and show you. I grabbed the ones that were already over on this side. Oh, I placed some crop. I went around and fed everybody, too. And I placed a crop plot over here by these guys so that our Dimorphodon army could have some food as well. And then I moved up Poop Machine back a little bit so we could get some stuff and things going there. So, or so he could get some food. So you can see inside of these guys, I've got some more, and I think I had 14 on the other side, and that means there's going to be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, another 14. So that's 28. So, oh wait, no, we don't even have it all. No, some of these aren't even, they're not even done. All right, so not 28. Some, though, is the number that we have. Now, you might see in the inventory, we have some large animal feces because it's Dung Beetle 30, Peeps. If we're going to make a lot of fertilizer, now this isn't going to happen fast. Now, these guys aren't going to be grown today. Our plant species X are not going to be ready to rock immediately. But if we are going to do a lot of them, we're going to need dung beetles. The best way to do dung beetles, as far as I know, is large stuff and things. Oh wait, you know what? Let me actually grab these back. I was just trying to think of a spot for these, but I think I put a large storage chest right inside of the greenhouse, if I do remember. Oh yeah, baby, that's what's up. And then we can stick our fertilizer inside of here for now. Now, those 45 are going to fit in this slot, and this will let us see how many we've got. So 12? Okay, I was like, what? No, we've got more than that. Oh, give me my poop back, man. Let's go ahead and squirt these all inside of here like a so, and that, and grab this poop. So 24 total is what we've got, unless... Oh, we have some more. All right, sweet. So let's go ahead and put these in. That way we can get an idea of how many we're going to need. So, bam, 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 bam. So 30 total. That means if we need 110 minus 30, carry the 180. So we need 80 more of these fertilizers. That's the whole crap load. So I have a bunch of large poops right here, and we're going to just fly over to some of the areas over here. I think we're just going to check. Well, you know what we should do? We shouldn't even bother. Like, I like to go over and check Batman Island because it seems like a pretty easy spot. But I'm thinking really what we should probably just do is we got to gamma down a little bit here, peeps. The center island is super bright. We're just going to head over to that cave entrance and see if we can't find some dung beetles down there. Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is what the wiki says, is that bug repellent doesn't work on them. And so this is probably going to be a pain in the butt. We're going to do it anyway. We're just going to tame a couple up. Hopefully we can get at least 2. I'd love to get like 4. So hopefully also we get really, really low level ones too. Where on the map are we trying to go here again? Oh yeah, straight ahead, I do believe. The entrance to the cave. Let us descend and see what we can see. Absolutely nothing. There we go. Oh, the entrance seems kind of devoid of life. This is a good sign. Are those obsidians or bugs? Those obsidians look wicked odd. All right, so I see some stuff and things here. What do we got going on? Spider, hey, what's up, man? So we're gonna have to clear the area out, basically, and kill a bunch of stuff. I think I see a couple of dung beetles right here. We're gonna have to try to get this area clear. Now there's 2 of them, which is gonna make it kind of tough in order to get them tamed up, because while one doesn't see me, the other one probably will. And I'm hoping, we have the rates turned up on the server, so I'm hoping that it's gonna make it so that these guys are a lot easier to tame up. Let's go ahead and clear the area out and see what we can see. And we're back. I'm gonna get some poop ready for this guy. I think this is pretty much clear. The area is pretty clear. So let's see what we can do here. We did it. We did it! Totally tamed it. It's halfway done. This is pretty easy. This is pretty much easy. I don't know if you knew that I was a dung beetleologist. All right, I'm not a dung beetleologist, but there is one thing that I know, and that is that was really easy. So we got a dung beetle. We're going to have to wait for him to get hungries again, and then we're going to squirt another little thingy up his butt, and it's going to be the best thing that ever happened. And we're back. I think we're going to try to get a twofer. We did it! We did it! All right, hold on. All right, come here, little dung beetle. Now, a twofer. Are you ready? Oh yeah, baby, that's what's up, a twofer. We got a twofer. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Level 35. Probably gonna need to double poops. All right, let's go ahead and get these 2 guys. These 2 guys are pretty fast. I'm just gonna say right now, they're pretty quick. They're very, very quickly come over here. Okay, that's good. All right, a threefer. Can we get a threef? The epic threef. Okay, no, we're gonna have to wait on this one. Did he get irked? Oh, he got irked. Oh, that's not good. Well, that's not good at all. We got buddies inside of here that he's probably gonna attack now. That stinks, man. I wonder why the other 2 were so easy and this guy was not. All right, let's go ahead and grab this guy. Let's whistle neutral. Now, if he hits him, oh, you know what we should do? I don't know if that... I was going to say, if the dung beetle hits the dung beetle, it'll stop the taming progress meter. Let's just head up here, and then we should be... I know it's super bright. We should be able to just drop that guy right there. Safe spot. And then let's head back down. We'll grab the other guy. That way, it'll make it a little bit easier. I hope that they're not in a big fight right now. Are you guys in a big fight? Don't be in a big fight, man. Okay. Nah, man. Everybody's chilled out. All right, we'll grab this guy, move him up, and then there's 2 more down here I'm going to try to get. You feeling hungry, little beetle? You feeling hungry for some poop? Oh, it's 125. Oh, he's aggroed. Oh, they're both little aggro buddies. All right, this is the other one right here, and that's the 125. All right, we got to fly out and de-aggro them. That 125 is good. You know, it doesn't really matter what level they are, except that the only thing that really matters, like they don't produce like fertilizer or oil any faster if they're higher level, but their weight's going to be higher, and their base weight, like on that level 5, is going to be super, super low. So they're not going to hold that much feces, so you're going to have to like go ahead and go in their inventory more often. It's a big pain in the butt. So a 125 would be sweet if we could get it. I hope we have enough poop to tame that guy up. That's going to be a lot of poop. And we're back. And we have 4, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 dung beetles now, and I've decided to name them after famous 1990s talk show hosts. So we have Geraldo Rivera, Sally Jesse Raphael, little smaller, less known Ricky Lake, and the gargantuan 186 level Oprah. Oprah! With a weight of 7.7. So here's the difference. Look at the difference between these guys. 7.7 and 5.1. That's the difference. And really, the only thing you want to pump on these guys is weight. That's all we're really going to need. Oh, Oprah hasn't got any levels yet. Sally Jesse Raphael has got some levels. 6.1. Oh, 6.6, baby. Geraldo, you got any levels? All right, let's get some levels up there. 5.9. Oh, yeah. So, all right. Now we got to get all 4 of these guys back to base. I think we're just going to stick them inside of the greenhouse. For now, they should be good right there. We got a few trips to make here, peeps. And we're back. I got my hands up this horny guy's butt. No, it's because he has a horn. Not that you guys are gross. Anyway, I didn't even remember that they added the option to pick these guys up, which makes it super, super easy to get them to do stuff and things. So we put them all over inside of here right here. We got to go ahead. Are you on wander, homie? No, you're not. So we've got to go ahead and get some crap. We have to go ahead and get a bunch of poops so that we can fill them up with poops, because that's what we need to do. Oh, yeah, baby. Check this out. You know what? I don't even think we need any more T-Rex eggs. We'll grab a couple of these guys, grab a bunch of poop as well. And we're going to need to have some different sized poops. So now some of you guys might have noticed, or I didn't actually show it. I brought them all over on an RG. And some people I probably had thought would say, why don't you go get the cage and use the cage? Well, in the last episode, I checked. I parked the cage right here. The cage is gone. The cage is absolutely gone. Unless you guys know where the cage is, which I don't think. I mean, it's just gone. And I've heard stories around the campfire that people have been losing Quetzals. Now, if there's a bug in this game, that an ongoing bug, because some of the guys that have told me about it have talked about it like a couple of weeks ago. If there's a bug where you can lose your dinos just from... Oh my gosh, look at all the eggs, peeps. There's another one. There's another one. And some poops. But if there's a bug in the game where Quetzals are just randomly disappearing, that's pretty bad. That's kind of game breaking. I really hope that if that's the thing that's going on, that gets fixed. Because I don't know where the cage went. I'm going to take a look for him around here. I might have left him somewhere else. It might not be a bug. I can't just blame the game right away. But it seems to be, from the other people in the Skype chat that we have, people have been saying that that's been the case, that their Quetzals are just randomly going missing. Which is terrible. It's a terrible disaster, man. If we lost the big, I don't even know what I would do. This guy's like our primary defensive stuff and things. If he went away, it would be big time bad news bears. So I would be really, really sad if that happened. So, all right, we've got a bunch of poops here. Let's go ahead and head over here and see. You know what? I bet you there's some poops on the floor inside of here, too. Let's get inside of here. Do you guys have any poops? Oh, it's super hard to see their poops. All right, we're not going to bother with that. We'll get poops from the other guys. So let's go ahead and fill these guys up so we can get some hot fertilizer action going here. So let's see here. Where's Oprah? Oprah wants to probably the biggest. How much does this poop weigh? 4! Oh my gosh. You can't even carry more than 2 poops. Can you carry a medium? All right, there we go. And then some smalls. Then 1 smalls. That's all we can fit on that guy. And actually, you know what? We got a little bit of a hot level action here. 6.4. Can we get a small? Let's take a small out. Let's see if we can squirt another no more mediums. But we can fit in 2 more smalls. All right, perfect. This guy's full of crap. All right, let's go ahead and put another big one inside of this guy. And then, oh yeah, we got weight. There we go. Can we get a medium? Do we have any more mediums? And then another medium. Oh yeah, baby, that's what's up. And a small. Okay, that's all we can get. A large and 2 mediums. All right, let's go ahead and see what we get in here. 2 larges. Oh my goodness gracious. 2 larges and a small. Oprah, you're my hero. And then inside of this guy, we got to go ahead and pump weight. And then we can get a large. And do we have any more mediums? A medium and a small. And that's all we can fit inside of there. So now this poop, it's going to stay for 4 hours. I bet if I put this poop in the refrigerator, it'd be a lot better. It'd work a lot better. So let's go ahead and enable wandering on these guys. Unless they've changed that, but I don't think that they have. All right, we'll go ahead and enable wandering. Enable wandering. There we go. So those guys should be all good to go inside of there doing stuff and things. And I got to tell you what, guys. I think that's going to be it for today, peeps. We got the huge wall finish. Took a ton of time to do. We got all the large crop plots set up. We're making a lot of fertilizers now so we can get our 110 fertilizers that we need in order to do all the stuff and things we're going to do. And yeah, it was good. I had fun today, guys. I hope that you... Did you see my arm? What the crap was that? I don't know. But anyway, if you liked the video, please don't forget to show your support and hit the like button. Feel free to share and favorite the video as you see fit. And may the stuff and things be with you.